Yeah, I mean, the theme of the game, I'm going to say Boks dropped it, knocked it on the second phase every single time they entered the 22. That was the actual story of the game for us. Give us 2 phases and we're out. But yeah, no, look, if you want to beat New Zealand, you have to play good rugby. It's going to be a good tour. It's still early days, but yeah, obviously it was a bit disappointing, but we'll be back. And yeah, those knock-ons killed us, but you know, that happens every now and then, and it's not going to be a theme of the tour. We're going to get them next time.
The Boks started well. All Blacks, last 30 minutes, way better than us, way better. I think we died down a bit.
Firstly, I think in the first half we had good pressure going on their 22, but we just couldn't capitalize, and I think that's where the game was lost.
Oh, I love the game, absolutely. It was so good. I think the team was really strong today, and I think they stuck to their guns, and they really challenged the strong Springbok side.
Listen, hard day out at Paris Rugby Club. Obviously a little bit disappointed. 16 summertimes deep. I was hoping for a little bit of a better result. Now I've got a fucking jaw a little bit bleak, but you know, nothing gets us down like this. Paul de Villiers, massive fan.
Great. He was unbelievable today.
So, in my opinion, being a patron and watching last year's match from the same time, I feel our urgency wasn't there the same way it was last year. Knowing that the All Blacks play a very fast-paced game, we didn't have the urgency and the defense to win, if that makes sense. And also we have a lot of rookies on our team that are playing first team.
So I genuinely think our squad is getting a bit older. Rassie might have been looking towards, you know, the future fixtures and making sure the more senior players are ready for, you know, the next year ahead. It's a big year. The World Cup is coming. However, I think there were too many young players this game. Too many new debuts, too many younger guys, and I do think seniority, as much as people might say it's a bad thing, I think for this game, it was needed.
What could the Boks have done better today?
Conversion in the 22. I think we had the chances, we just didn't convert in the end. I think generally speaking we played a good game, but when the margins are that tight, sometimes you come off second best.
Would you say that was the 10 points difference with New Zealand? Every time they entered the 22, they were threatening.
They were threatening every time, and it was obviously a tough watch with those 2 yellow cards at the end of the game. Look, I think valid yellow cards. You know, roles reversed, I'd want those yellow cards for us. But look, one of those things, eh?
We were looking good in the first half. I was loving Paul de Villiers in the first half. First half was good. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I know it's going to be, I don't know, maybe controversial, but I would have put Pollard in the mix. You know, he may not be Sasha's flashiness, but I think he would have won us the game. He's just got that comfort. You know, Pollen, capital management, I'm with him. I've just got confidence in him. What can I say? I put $400 to him the other day. What can I say?
What made that 10-point difference for the All Blacks?
I think keeping their calm the whole way through and sticking to their structure.
Tell us about him.
I think Paul de Villiers made about 28 tackles. He was unbelievable. Pretty Sia missed out, but unbelievable Paul de Villiers. Greatest shot of South African rugby since I've seen in the last 5 years. Paul de Villiers.
I think for the Cape Town test we have to make less mistakes, and we can't be as much what's the word, disrespectful to the game. You know?
The ill-disciplined at the end.
There's too much. There's not enough respect for the game, and I think we didn't show enough respect for rugby in general.
Next weekend in Cape Town, what do the Boks have to do differently to make sure that they level this up?
They have to have the same sense of urgency, the same sense of defense, and also the pace to match the All Blacks in order to get the victory.
What changes do you make? If Rassie calls on you for advice, what changes do you make, coach?
The defensive line wasn't as strong as it usually is. The attacking line needs to be quicker paced to defend at the same time and not allow the All Blacks on their pace to get to the back line.
I'll say one thing. I'm old. I'm 27. I've been through the days when the New Zealand was putting 40 on us every week. You know, they're a good team. You're gonna have to play good rugby, and you're gonna have to, you know, put in a shift to beat them. I think we are. There is a minor complacency thing. We've been on the top. We've been trouncing them lately, but these guys are tough, and they'll come back, and we will too. We're also tough. So these guys are tough, and it's going to be a great tour. We're going to be at the Soweto game, and it's going to be amazing to be there to win the series.
Look, I think, you know, again, the Rassie's got it down. I believe in the man. Look, he's proven it over and over again that he knows exactly what he's doing. I think the prep this week coming is going to be, you know, going back to basics a little bit, getting the boys ready for the next test, and I think we really will show up in the next one.
Boks 3-1.
He told me you told me not to worry about the Boks, and then they lost. You said don't worry, as they're definitely going to win. They didn't. You know, I think we need to step it up this time.
I struggle to get someone who supports New Zealand here. Are they treating you well, or is it a bit of hostility?
Hey, you know what? It's always hostile. When you're in South Africa, you are the only one wearing an All Black shirt. But you know what? I love the rivalry. That's why I wear the hat. I think it's on this side. Hey, it's always rugby's greatest rivalry, eh?
Next week's different. I believe in the Springboks. Come on, Boka!
What's going to make a difference for the Boks next week? What should they do?
Seniority. Definitely seniority. I think bring the Sias, the Evans, the Pollards,
Again.
all the seniors.
There were too many young people in the starting 11.
I understand.
And I think Rassie realized that's why he brought on Liebok. I mean, Sasha's my cousin. That's my twin. So
See, I understand the seniority, but it's one of those things where it's like they need to pass on the baton, because at the end of the day, they won't be there fit enough to be on the pitch because they are seniors. It's all about understanding the culture that we built this foundation on, this whole country on. It's about the whole environment, the whole passing on the baton next to you. So we need to bring on more tactics. We know how they're going to play. Anticipate it. Anticipate, yeah, bring on 1, 2 senior players, but it's all about understanding that who we are, the Springboks.
Do you still have what it takes with this squad to win the greatest rugby rivalry?
We do. And the reason I say that there's a lot of potential in our newer guys. We are strong. We've got the potential, but we need to work on certain downfalls. It's like your mom says, you've got A, B, C, and D. If you come with A's and B's, you're all good. You come with B's and C's, you need to work on it. So there's always room for improvement, and with that, it's picking up our downfalls, working on them, but we're all humans at the end of the day.